the night before winning the PGA back in the 90s. So it does happen. Can he follow Dolan? He can. Back-to-back 180s.
That was a double follow. He followed the shot and the celebration.
Yes. He enjoyed that. So did we. Osborne's enjoying himself.
Well, you know, when you're losing a match and you're trying your best, you don't sometimes appreciate the mustard on the hot dog. It motivates you.
I prefer ketchup.
Well, so would Colin at this point. He's working on it.
Surprising, you know, Dolan, in 5 previous World Championship appearances, never got past the last 32, never got past the second round. Will this be his year to make a big impression on the biggest tournament in the world?
But you require 121.
This would be a definitely heartbreak. Dolan takes this for Mr. Osborne. He's got treble 18 ready for the bowl. We don't see this method very often.
96. Colin, you require 32.
And we still have it. We saw the attempt at it, but not the success. So double 16 for Colin Osborne to hold his throw. 2 darts left. Well, at least he can move up to a clear shot at double 8. Some fire in Osborne. Not just going to go quietly into the Christmas shopping mode with all that free money.
It was a good dart.
140.
Well, we're making it sound a little harsh on Colin that he got in and he shouldn't have been in and all that. He earned his way in because he was the next guy on the world ranking list that wasn't in. So it takes a lot of work to be there. And respect to him, he was fortunate he got in, but it's not like he didn't earn getting in a way.
Yeah, he just dropped out to the world's top 32 just before the cutoff for the World Championship, replaced by
81.
young Michael Smith, who's got into the elite top 32 for the first time. Osborne determined to fight during 2014 to get back there.
$134. $60.
Dave Gorman in the house, loves his arrows.
$25.
Well, that's disappointing.
Well, the body language, the facial expressions of Brendan Dolan in this whole match, he's not very pleased how he's playing. He must be pleased at his situation, but the quality is not where he wants
58. it. Brendan, you require 120.
Shanghai on the 20s. That's a treble, a single, and a double. First 2 can be in either order. It's tops. Yes. That is how you do it.
Game on.
But one of the differences in Dolan's game, and point that he was making, that he has really made a conscious effort in that sort of range, from 100 to 120, taking out the finishes, and point proved tonight with a 120 and a 118 check out already. He's become very, very good at that.
Well, yeah, the 120, that finish there, not as significant, but the 118 certainly was under some duress, and he made the shot, and that's why you want to feel always comfortable in that range, that you have a better than 50% chance of making the shot in your own mind. And generally speaking, you will hit them.
He works very hard at his game. Still to come, Jamie Caven against Jelle Klassen.
58.
The winner of that will play Raymond van Barneveld. The winner of this will take on Gary Anderson in the second round.
That's quite a contrast in matches from this one to Klassen and Caven. It's going to be it's going to seem like a whirlwind after this very deliberate pace here, almost like an Irish stout being poured.
125.
Smoothly.
And it always takes longer when you're really thirsty.
Do you have a specific game plan for one of the better? We'll just see if Osborne here can get a big maximum when you're playing against the slower players, the more deliberate players. Do you have a particular way of dealing with it?
I don't think so. I get my head down and just stare at the floor a little longer, try and keep myself focused on nothing, if that makes sense.
100.
You don't want to use all that extra time in thinking, and you know that I'm going to think a lot, don't you? I mean, so you know I'm the worst for that. Here's a treble 20 for a double 4. It's the plan to go for a treble. Well, that's a good way. 36 for 32, but it didn't work out. It's tops now, this last start. Should be a comfortable release. Yes, it's in. He must have felt comfortable knowing Dolan had to hit a 2 treble to double finish.
Game on.
To say, Mr. Osborne showing some poise here, a level of poise that he hasn't really for quite a while.
140.
We could be going for, or heading for, a crucial deciding leg in this set. 106 average so far from Brendan in this set.
Not doing much for him.
26.
Because he's been against the throw 2 legs, that's why. And if you're asking at home, how can that be? Well, that's why, because Colin has the advantage in this set. So that's just how hard you have to work if you're against the throw. That's how hard you have to work sometimes to try and overcome that advantage. That's why it's so significant. Colin, with that 26 start against throw and not hitting the treble here, you guarantee he's already thinking, I'm going to play great in the 5th leg when I start.
59.
He's already mentally fallen back on that.
I mean, it's already going to be a huge leg, isn't it? You would presume the decider. Osborne scrambling to level the game, and Dolan
99.
looking just to find that little bit extra to go 2 sets up.
But, you know, in terms of the scores of the leg, he doesn't have to take out this 167. Maybe he'll go for it anyway, just to try and rattle
57.
Collins' cage just before trying to get a break. No, I think mentally that wouldn't be such a bad idea. But as you said earlier, I always say go for it. Treble 19. It could be a 12-dart game if he goes for the bull, but he's going to go, yes! Well, I thought he was looking at the 10.
Well,
and that, see, to me, that rattles Collins' cage just before he's going to throw to start his own leg, and he could create an opportunity by going for that shot and making it. And sure enough, Colin pulls the first start down.
brilliant, Brendan Dolan.
99.
I totally agree with the point you make on these big 1-6, 1-1-6, 7, 1-6-4. If you're going to go for the two trebles, you go for the ball. And it's made a massive difference.
It's all about positive thoughts, and nothing makes you happier than a big finish like that, and that makes the 180 seem all the easier. Colin's wondering, whoa, what's gone on here?
42.
Well, that was 167 followed by 180 with his last two visits. He's been on the end of a 9-darter on this stage. Barneveld hit one of his 9-dart finishes against Brendan Dolan. And of course he hit that amazing 9-darter in the World Grand Prix. The only man to do it with a double start.
Yeah, but he still hasn't done a regular one yet. Come on. Maybe it's to come.
58.
It took you a while.
Well, it did, yes.
Yeah. John Park's 9-darter coming in the World Match Play at Blackpool.
And I lost the match as well, like our two contestants on Saturday.
55.
Both losing the match. It's sort of a hard thing to take.
It's an exclusive club with 9 members now, 9 players who've hit televised 9-darters and gone on to lose the game.
Well, he just wants to really. If I was in Brennan's position, I'd be thinking, get at least 105. Get 80 with your first 2 darts. Switch to the bull. Leave yourself something simple. But he's done even better than that. 25 or treble 15. He's left 36 with that. He did one better than what I was suggesting. But that was the philosophy he was using. Leave 76 or 36.
2 fantastic legs of darts. 12-darter finishing with 167 on the bull. Potential 13-darter.
44.
Starting with a 180.
Brendan, you require 36.
Surely going to be 2 sets to 0. There we have it. 12-darter followed by a 13-darter. Job done. Some really good darts from Dolan, you know. He's now averaging 101. He's 2 sets up here at the Ali Pally. We'll be hoping to finish it off after the break.